afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. And I'm talking to you today about being a very powerful being, and specifically about being a very powerful woman. You are. You are loved. You are adorable. I don't care what anyone tells you. You have inside of you the capability of being great. And I'm here to share that with you. Now, what we're looking at right now and this month, it's talking about gaining your power and being in your power. And I've been asked to share with you something that has happened to me in the past that allowed me to know that I was a powerful being. Now, many people have looked at me today and say, Bev, you're a strong woman. You are just so phenomenal in the way you are. You know who you are. You make good decisions. But it wasn't always that way. I was timid. Yeah. Beverly Fells Jones was timid and afraid. And so thinking back on one event that made a shift in the way I thought, a shift in the way that I carried myself, the way I presented myself to the world. Just one thing, and it has to go back when I was in my 20s, which wasn't too long ago, but I was in my 20s. And it was before stores would have take a number so that you would be next in line. Most people stood, and I was at the deli counter, stood and waited for their turn, and each person would go in turn. And there have been times where somebody got in front of me and I didn't say anything, or I was ignored, and the person behind the counter went to someone else. And normally, for me, I was really easygoing, and so I would let it happen. How many times have you allowed someone to break in line, or someone to interrupt your conversation when you were in the middle of doing an explanation, or someone discounting you, and inside you just cringed? You just, okay, I know I'm not worthy. These things in your mind. Oh, I'm not powerful enough, or I'm not important enough. They're more important than me. You're important. Trust me. You you are important. So this one day, I was in line, and I had patiently waited through about four other people. And then it came to be my turn to place my order. The person behind the counter said, "Who's next?" Now, please understand, they had seen me, had looked me in the eye previously as they were waiting on other people. And then they came and said, "Who's next?" And this man, and I'm doing it this way because I can see him. This man said, "I would like to have a half pound." And at that moment, inside of me, something said no. Something said, "I'm tired. I don't want this anymore. This has happened just one too many times." And I stood up and I said, "It is my turn." You hear me? It is my turn. You just walked up and you have seen me standing here. And the person behind the counter goes, well, I didn't know you were waiting. I said, yes, you did. Because you looked me in the eye and you saw him come up and you ignored me. Now, let me explain something. I could have played the race card, yes, because the person behind the counter was white and the gentleman was white. And I could have gone back inside and not said anything. But I didn't play that card because that wasn't what was important. And many of you out there say, no, that's not what was important. What was important is that I got my turn at the right time. I wasn't stepping in front of anyone. I had been patient and I waited. And so for those of you, women, whether you're in your teens, your 20s, your 30s, your 50s, your 80s, it doesn't matter. There is a time to stand up for yourself. And let me tell you, I still go back and think about that day, because that day when I took my power and made the decision that I was not going to be stepped on, it changed everything. You know, it was a shift in my paradigm because I knew I could speak up and say, this is my time. So you have the power to make that shift in your life. I don't know what it is. I don't know where you're feeling disempowered. I don't know whether it's on your job or in a relationship. I have no idea. But I do know that somewhere inside of you, you have the ability to say, stop. This isn't going on any longer. This is my day. So this is Beverly Fells Jones, the Silver Fox of Consciousness. You want to hear more? Watch for more of my videos or visit my website at commandingyourlife.com. Yes, I want you to take command, commandingyourlife.com.